Fuck. Welcome to the goddamn stream. For at least the 3 people who are in the goddamn chat. I don't know who the 3 people are. I know that I'm one. Morty. Ah. Who's the 3rd one then? We get some funny. You guys doing Minecraft? Oh, an amplified stream. Kind of. Okay, to explain for the other people who might be wondering why Doc's not speaking, he kind of just woke up, I guess, a few hours earlier or something like that. So he's kind of just, he's kind of just not gonna speak for now. However, I am obviously here, so I will probably give some commentary. I'm doing my best, all right, Mister. All right, I'm doing my best, Webster. All right. Oh, look, Michael's here. Oh, that ain't good. The goddamn another one over there. What the fudge? Alright, I'm gonna load the stream up on fuck. I'm gonna load the stream up on my main. So that I can go ahead and then watch this so that I can do some funny stuff. So booty fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking god! Mario! Well, I guess I could also be Kane. I don't know. Turn this down a little bit on this end. There we go. I can do. If I don't get stupid ads. And now I can do this. What the fucking hell is. But I got an idea. I guess minimize the sound in the background. So that's gotta be freaking epic right there. I'll tell you what would test it. can't believe I can't believe wood-fired pizza. How's pizza gonna get a job now? It's funny, you just don't have taste in jokes. The only taste you have is butterfingers. I don't know. Yeah, but to be honest, that joke was terrible. Yes, look, wait. Is this the same? This is the same one, by the way, isn't this, right? This is the same portal that Michael Amplified was born out of, totally. Well, so yes, I know the stream's today, so it's obviously gonna happen a bit early. That's gonna be said a bit like later on in the stream. It is with time zones, ain't it? Takes like 2 business days for my message to go over. Hey, in the chat. Hello. Heard him. Get your ass in. Good. I think. Up and he's gone. Smart. I'm guessing that was Arkham. I can't tell. Not too sure, but whoever it was, get your ass back in the PC. Gotta do entertainment. Obviously, Doxins, you know, he's not feeling too good to talk today. We gotta entertain ourselves, I guess. We're the only really the only ones who can watch this stuff. Fuck. Hey, there we go.
Oh yes, I'm here.
Remember basic stream etiquette, by the way. Make sure you know what to do. Praying is allowed, but obviously you don't have a fancy pop, you know. Other than that, yeah, I think hunky dory. I know who else died. Oh. He's like being half asleep. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fucking piglins. What the fuck? Ooh, you got some arrows. Those spectral arrows. Arrow. Oh, yeah, that's odd. Yeah, I never. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Like, get spectral arrows like in survival on Java edition. And yet I don't think they're in the creative mode as far as I know. Maybe they are, but I don't know. I mean, the only time I've ever played Java was was a while back in secondary school when they were doing that for like a free day or some shit. Yeah. That's like the closest I've ever been to playing Java, and that's it. That was like around when freaking Illagers and the Vexes and stuff were added. That's when that was added, I believe, back in like hold on, give me a second. When were Village and Pillage, I guess, but actually no, wait, it wouldn't be that because Pillagers. When were Evokers, Vindicators, and Vexes added to Minecraft? Back in 1.1.0, that's when they were added. Apparently, in Java at least. For Bedrock, it was 1.10.0, so... well, actually, no, that's when the Vexes, that's when it was changed. You got the idea. It was a while ago. Okay, I'm fuck this goddamn. It's fucking muffling me too much. Was that on purpose? I think if you ever need an idea for another type of Minecraft type stream, you should do some modded streams where you play Minecraft mods. Perhaps, maybe well,
could play like Man from maybe you could play Minecraft with Man from the Fog or some other like mods like the Herobrine mod. You know, it'd be kind of funny because you basically could you have to worry about making the house and all that shit. But then you also have to worry about freaking Herobrine coming over and fucking clapping them cheeks. Sorry about that. He's both gonna get freaky. I gotta get more full. What the fuck was I gonna do now? Oh yeah, I know what we're gonna do. Man, can you believe that freaking like this world's technically like probably like a year old? Like, cause the whole Michael amplified thing was back in like 2024, so it's like, that is fucking crazy. Hold on, when was the first amplify? Hold on, let me check that. The first amplified stream was well, actually, it's nearly a year old. Actually, I should say, because the whole amplified thing was back in on the 8th of October. So when it comes around to October this year, on the 8th, it'll be a year old. The first anniversary of Michael amplified. Any ideas on what we should do for that actually when that comes around eventually? Like, should we maybe celebrate it like a birthday or something, or maybe something else? Like, what are some ideas you got, Mr. Webster, for amplified anniversary? actually, wait, is it ironic? Cause actually, I find even ironic, not ironic, because the fucking video the one Ernix made was literally like the same day.
Is it the one
Both
that
10 months
he
ago.
said vibe check?
No, it wasn't that. No, it was no, the amplified stream. I was back in. That was back in 8th of October, and I think what you're thinking of is Doxson's old Rapti intro. I think it's one of the ones that's still on his channel.
Oh wait,
isn't
he's
it, right?
remaking it.
I believe-
Wait, but he's remaking it, right? Oh no.
No, you're a new intro on him.
Oh man, I want to
It's the one
see
that I
it.
made the logo for. The one that it's the one that I made the logo for. So also,
I'm kinda
also that's
retarded.
kind of. So that also I will say that's pretty clever there. Doxson to do. To like, I guess reuse the pumpkins on the snow golems. That's actually. I never thought about doing that. That's like. I don't know if anyone ever thought about doing that once, but like, I guess sharing it so you can make more. I thought about that. So you got 8 of them, so you can make fucking. You can make 8 snow golems. Make a fucking entire army. You can make an entire army of snow golems. Well, your base is gonna be covered in snow. Still gotta make a puppet at some point. Mainly just because, mainly in the case of like phantoms or things, I don't know, maybe on somewhere that there's probably when you have the high ground, it should make it a little bit easier to, I guess, survive, so to speak. Pardon me. At some point, you should definitely do a modern, well, I wouldn't say modern Minecraft, but like the recent update, you should definitely do a Shad. One. Make that 2! I think. But yeah, you should like do a recent update Minecraft and like check out the new stuff. Well, or at least at the very least some of the experimental stuff. I don't know if it's still the updates on it yet, and you know they're still like working on it. But I think it's something that's gonna be cool once it's done. I don't know. Maybe perhaps you could do Terraria at some point. I think I'm just giving you some random stream ideas. You keep walking into that fucking berry bush. You can move that shit somewhere. Doxson! I need your blood! Probably not. I was gonna say something funny, but just imagine the Michael amplified collab with fucking cats. Fucking, I don't know. That's really fucking funny, but you know it is what it is. Fucking Michael amplified. You know, I think we need the Michael amplified interview where and it'll be where you, Mr. Webster, because I think you'd be good to do this, where you're basically the questionnaire. And the person who asked the freaking questions, Michael's gonna basically answer them. Now, obviously, I don't know if I should be able to do the voice a bunch of times, so maybe I would have to take over for a bit. But what it is, and instead of it being like just a comment or something like that, it'd be more like, it'd be more like we make some questions up as a script, rather than like coming up with things like one of those like game show type Q&A ones. Interviews like Jimmy Fallon type stuff, I think. And in this case, you're Jimmy. Happening here. What am I witnessing? So Circus is gonna end after like 3 episodes. Like we got 3 more episodes now, and then we got only 3 more episodes, and then that's it. I just wonder, though, based on what Gooseworks said, how episode 9 is apparently going to be sad. How they cried when they did the table read for episode 9. That we're in for a ride. That's for sure. I think. Well, so okay, let's see. So episode 9. So episode 9 is probably going to be sad or something like that. I mean, mainly because it's like the last episode that we ever did. And then I remember, and then there was a tweet where Goose mentioned it was like a video tweet, and then Goose mentioned that episode 7 is gonna piss off the right people. So that's gonna be interesting to see when that comes out. Other than that, they're basically what Glitch is gonna do is they're gonna continue working on the digital circuit. They're gonna get that finished. And then they'll be working on Gaslight District after that, because they don't want to have to, because they don't want to big episodes and shit like that. So they're just gonna continue working on Tad C until it's finished, which won't be long, I guess, because there's literally only, like I said, there's literally only like 3 episodes, and that's it left, and that's it. But yeah, they freaking. It's gonna be crazy. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be finished by the end of this year. If it does, that'll be freaking great. That'll be freaking, I guess. Well, that'll be freaking amazing. I guess that they got it finished that quick. I guess that they managed to finish it in this year. But even if they don't, then But I think it's safe to say that, well, the episodes will maybe get longer after this, maybe. But I think it's safe to say that episode 9 is definitely going to be the longest, given it's going to be the finale. But yeah, what's gonna happen after the show finishes? Like, obviously, Goose is probably gonna maybe do some other stuff. I'm not sure, but once the show ends, like we don't. There's not really much to do after that. Like I guess, well, people are gonna draw art based on it. There's probably gonna be a lot of comics, fan games. I mean, there's already a fan made visual novel someone made. That which the cast actually played, by the way, on Gangle's VA's channel. Speaking of series, though, so I want wonder what we're gonna do for Foxy Gaming at some point, because I want to actually maybe do something, possibly something at some point. But honestly, we don't. There's not really a big fandom for it, but like maybe something would happen. Who knows? Maybe we could do a crossover thing where maybe we have Foxy Gaming and some other, and I don't know, some other fucking thing crossover for like an episode. Now, granted that not really going to be just crossover because not everyone here has like their own series of things to do, but I don't know. Maybe we do a thing where it's like. Maybe we do a thing where we have like an amplified crossover. So like Foxy and the gang go through like a portal, and then the style completely changes from Gmod to PNGs, I guess. I don't know. Either that, or maybe they go to different universes. We pull a freaking episode 5, and they also instead of it being different adventures, it's just different universes. On next episode of Foxy Gaming, Foxy and Bonnie go to Australia and get eaten by giant spiders.
Next up is Foxy Gaming. Foxy and Bonnie goes to Canada.
What do they do? What happens to them there?
They're just getting freezed to death out of complete nowhere.
On the next episode, Foxy and Bonnie go to the Infinite IKEA and get stuck for years and fucking die. What? Looking at what Dux is in the freaking Minecraft chat on the stream. But Dachshund, why would they go there? They have no parts to. They have no, they have no parts to do for that stuff. They don't, I don't think they're gonna get, thingy. To be fair, we don't even know. To be fair, we don't even know. There's not really that any relationships necessarily yet in the series, unless you want to add some. But it's like but then it's like, what would the relationships be, other than like freaking just random friendships? I mean, if Foxy Gaming ever did get like massively popular, the amount of I don't even know what kind of ships there would be. Like if it was if you were well known for Foxy Gaming, then and it had an actual fandom, but it's kind of just a little silly thing that we're just doing, so it's not really that popular. You should rename it once the stream finishes. At some point, you should rename it to Amplified, and then in brackets put Nexi Yaps for and then Nexi plus Nexi Yaps, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just yapping about random shit because obviously, he's very high up here. It'd be a shame if it fell off. Yummers. Yummers.
What?
Oh, are you? Oh, are you trying to get up to that giant mountain or something? The freaking giant mountain up there? Because I mean, I mean, this ain't freaking Peak. This ain't Peak, the game Peak. You can't get up there, but if you do, I mean, you're gonna just die anyway. You know. But you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta get up there, and when you do, you gotta put a giant flag on there. Every animal on a boat, and then he beat the crap out of every single one of them. Oh, well, there goes your shovel. Are you gonna go on the top of the thing and then I don't know, jump off like Kratos in that one video, you know. Not a lot of stuff here. Never tell you about the time me and my buddy. Never tell you about the time my buddy Keith and I turned into freaking Ellis. I mean, he is the yapper after all. He is the yapper. Oh, yeah, there's a block above you. A lot of iron. Oh, boy. And coal. Freaking high as hell, Jesus. Alright, are you gonna get to the top of this goddamn mountain? Because I think that would be a nice, interesting feat to do. If only Albert was here, because then we'd get a little bit more entertainment. It'd be 3 times, because obviously you got me, then you got Artem, and then we'd obviously have Albert. And then you got obviously your thing as well in the background. If this was a parkour thing, I'd start freaking reading. I think I'd start reading freaking uh r/AIA, aka MIDA. Actually, wait. Oh, there's a T in it. It'd be AITA. So it'd be r/MIDA show, and I'd read that shit because it's funny. Although I could do something similar. Maybe I'll just read Reddit stories. I don't know. I don't know what to read. Maybe I could just read some freaking fanfic or something in the background of this shit. You know what? I got an idea. I'm just gonna make shit up, like the majority of the like Twitter. Once upon a time, there was this guy called Rapti, and he was extremely rotund. And he was known, and the reason for this is because the reason for this is because his parents were actually shapes. His father was a square, and his mother was a circle. And he came out as a fucking circle, but also a cube. And anyways, so what happened is that Zeus, the fucking god, the Greek god or whatever I think he's Greek god, right? Zeus came in and was like, you know what? No, that's my son now. So he killed Rapti's shape parents and took him for his own. And Rapti didn't know that, didn't really understand that because he was just fucking, because he didn't even have a single brain cell yet. So as far as he's concerned, Zeus is dead. But anyways, so then Rapti actually had a job in Walmart for like 5 fucking years, but got fired because he was because he kept eating all the frozen chicken nuggets, within the bag. By the way, like he didn't take them out the bag. No, he just ate the entire fucking bag. I already had something up here. Not amplified. So then, but yeah, so he got fired from Walmart. So then he had to work at IKEA, but also got fired because he ate the fucking IKEA. Yeah, but now currently Rapti is okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna continue saying the story. I guess. So okay, good. I'm gonna continue the story while Dachshund's being RB. So then Rapti, right? So he currently he has no job. He just lives in his house. He doesn't pay rent. He's actually gonna get because he's a bit, Also, hi, Doctor X Zone. I don't know when you popped by, but hello, anyways. I'm just explaining the Rapti lore. So then, so anyways, so Rapti obviously he lives in this house with someone. I can't remember who he lives with, but he lives in the house. He doesn't pay rent though, because he's a freaking asshole. So anyways, so then. So anyways, Rapti then meets this guy, right? And this guy's called Dachshund. And Rapti thinks he's the coolest fucking guy ever for some reason. With his single brain cell. So anyways, Dachshund tells him about this. This tells him about his job and stuff like that, and other things. And Rapti's like, uh huh. So anyways, after a while, they become. But anyways, they become friends. Anyway, and then the next thing that Rapti does is that he decides to clone himself like 50 fucking times for some reason, and he sends all these clones to, I guess, do something. I don't know. These clones obviously have varying designs, and so they kind of just live wherever. I don't know why Rapti wanted to clone himself like 50 times or so, but he kind of just he was like, you know what, I want to clone myself, so that's what he did. And that brings us to now. So I already mentioned that Rapti lives in a house for someone but doesn't pay rent, and his clones obviously, and his clones roam the world. He's
I'll check on Twitter.
and then oh yeah, and then oh yeah, and then I should explain fucking Mr. Amplified. So Mr. Amplified isn't a clone of Rapti, but he's a version of Rap. He's like the original Rapti from 2018. Um, one that we know currently is 2020 is like used to be 20 used to be it was actually a clone of 2018, but he something happened basically. He was actually a clone of 2018, and then and he went through the life of thingy, like being taken away by Zeus, etc., 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 into the current time, while the original 2018 Rapti, who is now Mr. Amplified, basically yada yada yada. You get the idea. Because the original one never met Dakshin, never met any of the of the people, never met and he only cloned himself once. Similar reason as to current Rapti. I guess Rapti just I guess it's just a natural instinct to want to clone yourself. But I guess in this case, the clone of the original 2018 one kind of was a bit defective, and that's why he made 50 freaking 50 clones of himself, like, or so. So yeah, that's the Rapti lore for you. Oh yeah, Dakshin, if you see this, when you watch the stream again, you should keep this stream up, I think, because this is freaking funny. You could just for the Rapti lore. You should keep this stream up. Like, I know you tend to delete streams a lot, but this one deserves to be on your channel. All right, this one deserves to have a place on your channel. Oh, you're back actually. But yeah, this stream is a staple. I think you should, because I explained the Rapti lore, and I think obviously you got to keep this on here now because now people can learn about the Rapti lore.